Okay guys, so it's me Gaba this side. So as you can see, today we are at a very new location and very unique location, to be honest. So if I ask Felix to show you around, you can see it's a very nice interior designed, very professionally designed cafe named as Cafe Lujo. And today I'm sitting with the chef, the barista owner, and the owner of the cafe. So let's talk with her, let's know what's her name, and let's know what's the location of the cafe. So ma'am, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Ann Pineda. So Anuj is actually Cafe Lujo.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
Lujo, not Lujo.
Lujo, it's a Spanish word that means luxury.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why the interior,
That's why it is so luxurious.
the design, yes, and even the plating. We want to make sure that our customers get to experience luxury dining
Okay.
at an affordable
Price.
cost.
Yeah, that's true.
Inexpensive.
So, can you please let us know where is Cafe Lujo situated?
Yeah. We are at Door 4, React Building, along Catalunan Pequeño Highway here in Davao City. It's easy to find us. We're just ahead Pequeño Crossing or the overpass.
And guys, for the Indians who are listening to this and they don't know where the everything which you said, just write Cafe Lujo, Lujo for Indians, on the Google Maps and you can reach here. That's how I reached here, to be honest. And it's just going to take you here. And for if you want to come from downtown, it's easier for you to come on jeepney, I will say. And maybe you can take any jeepney like Kalinan. I came by that. So it's easier to come by the jeepney and it's very nice. So as she was talking, that Cafe Lujo means luxury. So guys, as you can come near and you can see that the food that they have served us, it actually means luxury. So let's start with the first food that you gave us. So what's the name of that?
Yeah, this is one of our sandwiches. We call it our FRENCHESCA sandwich toast. Basically, it's a French toast with a twist.
Okay.
So it's not the typical French toast. We want to make it luxurious. So we added like some fresh fruits.
From berries and all.
Yeah, berries. The berries that you don't normally see
In
or don't
Philippines.
normally.
Yeah, that's true. Because Philippines is a hot country, so I've been here for past 3.5 years and I've never seen berries.
Yes.
I've only seen, I think there is Baguio which has strawberries.
Strawberries. We do have strawberries here in Marilog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
in
true.
Marilog. Yeah.
In Devma Farm.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the first dish and the price is I think 210 pesos.
210, yes.
Okay.
And we, just for a little bit of trivia, all our sandwiches have their names.
Okay.
So this is Francesca.
Okay.
Because it's a French toast. So it's like,
So it's a twist.
yeah, it's a word play.
Okay.
We also have Madame, Monsieur, and Bella.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so-
a new concept I'm hearing for the first time.
Yes.
So if you're coming here in the cafe and you don't know what Madame or Monsieur means, so ask them beforehand because even I didn't know what Francesca is going to be like and I fall in love with her. So the next one is the pasta which they have given us. I think this is a pesto pasta.
Yes, it's a pesto farfalle.
Okay.
Yeah, so we use, it's a creamy pesto. If you are a lover of basil.
So guys, if you come a little bit near, you can see it's not the normal pasta you eat in the normal house. So it's the farfalle.
Yeah, farfalle or the bow tie
Pasta.
Yeah, we use the bow tie pasta or the farfalle because it's wider.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
It has more sauce.
yes,
Yeah.
it can cover the pesto is really thick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
so
you can see, the
especially if
pesto
it's
is not like
creamy,
watery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get more of the sauce. That's why
true.
it pairs well with the
Farfalle.
farfalle.
And how much is the price of this one?
This is only 150.
150.
150, yes.
So that's really cheap, I will say, for the luxury you are getting. Because as you can see in the dining experience itself, the dining is very limited. They have only limited number of seats available. The interiors, they are very beautiful. I fall in love. I'm saying that again and again. And if you see from outside, it looks like a black facade. And it has very nice lighting, as you can see. So it's a very nice place if you want to hang out, chill, and come with your friends or come on a date. So let's move on to the next dish. So the next dish is the meatballs.
Yes, the pasta marinara with chicken meatballs.
Okay, so what's the specialty of this one?
This one, we opted for an Italian style sauce, marinara sauce. So
Okay.
it's more of the sour side.
So it's a tomato-based sauce.
Yes,
Okay.
because most of the Filipinos, they love something sweet. Like
I
we,
know.
we do have the Filipino style.
Like the Jollibee?
Spaghetti, yes. They really want the sweet
I know.
style.
So is this also sweet one?
No, this is the authentic. So if you're into the Filipino style,
Then you will not like-
you're not gonna like this.
So it's for Indians. So it's a nice thing.
But
And
if you love Italian food,
yeah,
then this is something for you.
okay. And with them, I think they have served one slice of the garlic bread.
Yes.
So it comes
It
with
comes with the garlic
all
bread.
all pastas. Okay. And the last and not the least is the
For dessert.
for the dessert.
Yeah.
What's the name of this one?
This is the mango passion fruit cheesecake.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sound really lujo, very luxurious.
Yeah, so we do have our own signature cakes.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that our cheesecakes are something that you cannot
Forget.
see. Yeah, you can forget or you cannot see or order from anywhere else. So that's why we thought of flavors that you
Very
can
rare.
only find here in Cafe Lujo, like mango passion fruit. We also have another signature cheesecake, which is our caramel brulee
Okay.
cheesecake. Yeah, but we do have the common, the usual,
Normals.
yeah, like the blueberry cheesecake, the matcha cheesecake,
To be honest, I'm a very big fan of blueberry cheesecake, but this looks very exotic. So why not try something new and something exotic when you can go for that? And the last, the drink which they've served us.
This is our milk tea. So this is a salted caramel cheesecake milk tea.
Okay, and how much is the price of the cheesecake before we forget to ask?
You can order
The whole
pre-order the
cheesecake.
whole cheesecake. It's a large
We have
cheesecake.
shown
It's
that
10
in the
inches
video.
round. The whole cake is 1,200.
Okay.
But we also
One
serve it in
slice.
slices for only 120 pesos.
So I guess that's cheaper, 120 pesos, because if you, I cannot take the names of the big companies, but if you go to their cafes, it is 200 pesos for one slice. And I have never seen this much of fineness in a cheesecake. Like they even have a edible flower on the top, I think.
Yes.
That's a nice touch, which I have only seen in the videos of very big food bloggers. And this is the first time I'm going to try a cheesecake with an edible flower. And for the milk tea, how much is the price of this one? The caramel?
Yeah, the 16-ounce cheesecake series is 110.
Okay.
And then if you like the bigger size, which is 22 ounces, it's 125.
So that's just a marginal difference, but a lot of drink. And for this one, guys, I have not tasted anything, to be very honest. I will be tasting it later. But what I can see and I can tell, what I like in them, that they've given us a metal straw. They're not using any kind of plastic straw, which is a nice thing. Since you all know that turtles are dying everywhere in the world and you should not use the plastic straws. So it's a nice initiative by Cafe Lujo that they're using metal straws, and I really appreciate that. So
Although Anuj, I have to say we do use plastic straws
Okay.
still for takeout.
for the takeouts,
Yeah.
that is real. You cannot give
As
away.
possible, if for dine-in we want to help the environment, so
That's
that's why we opted for the metal straws.
So, guys, if you are also taking from them, and I will say you can get your own the metal straw set. It's very cheap and available everywhere. So let's not waste any more time. Let's try the food out and let's see how it tastes. And we'll give you the honest food review video if Cafe Lujo's experience is really luxurious and is the food really luxurious. So let's hang on to the video and let's see how it tastes. Thank you, guys. So let's start our food review video with the tasting of the chicken pasta. So as you can see, this is the Alfredo pasta with the chicken meatballs and a slice of garlic bread. So let's take a fork and let's take a nice bite of this Alfredo pasta. We'll try and take some nice sauce also. So as you can see, there is some nice sauce base in the pasta. And the pasta is very firm. It's not the thin pasta. And it has a cheese, but not overdosed with cheese. So as you can see, and it smells really, really nice. It smells like oregano. So let's take a bite. It has that nice pepperiness to it. And if you see closely, the pasta is not overly dosed with the marinara sauce. There is very less amount of marinara sauce, but the sauce itself is very strong. It's not the ketchup which most of the cafes they use. As you can see, the pasta is really firm. It's really tender. Let's try it out. The nice aftertaste of the oregano and the basil. I think it's very nice. And it's not at all sweet, which you expect to be there. Because in Philippines, most of the pastas are sweet. It's not that much sweet. So if you're a person who is a pasta person and you want to try something new something authentic and something in a very luxurious environment, make sure to try the chicken meatball pasta. And for now, the meatball, let's take the whole meatball and let's take a bite of it. So let's take it. I guess the meatball is having some marination inside. It is not feeling very bland. To be honest, it's not overly salty, whereas the sauce is having a salty punch into it. But it's a nice balance of the blandness of the pasta, the saltiness of the sauce, and the meatiness of the meatballs. So if you're a person who loves a balanced diet, pasta which is having everything in an equal amount, not overly saucy, make sure to try this one out. Now let's proceed to the next pasta. The next pasta is one of my own favorite, one of the pasta which I have never found which is having a good pesto sauce is the pesto pasta. So as I have been told by the owners of Cafe Lujo, the pesto sauce made by them is homemade, it's authentic and it's real. And for the pasta they use farfalle. So as you can see, the pasta is looking like a bow tie and it has nice thick pesto sauce on the top. So it's not at all liquidy and it has covered the whole pasta very nicely. So let's take a nice, see, it looks like a bow tie. So let's take a nice spoon full of this pasta and let's try it out. For this pesto pasta, I should say, I can taste the essence of olive oil that they've used. In this, I can taste the pesto sauce of the pesto pasta. It has a huge amount of basil, so the taste is really a little bit peppery because of that much amount of pesto. But yes, it is really worth it. Let's take another bite. Let's show you. Just see, have a look at it. This falfare pasta, it looks really beautiful and it looks really amazing. So let's take another bite. I will say among the two pastas, the pesto pasta has more thickness to it, has more depth to it because the essence of the olive oil, it comes out really well in the pasta. Now the time for the drinks. So as you can see, the first drink that I'm going to try is their mango tapioca drink, and this is one of their best sellers. So let's give it a nice mix and let's have a drink. As you can see down, that has a nice amount of the tapioca bowls, and above it is not only drizzled with the mango essence, but as soon as you take a first sip, the mango essence hits into your head. It is very mangoey, very real, and we cannot show you the making because it's not allowed, but I can tell you guaranteed that they've used a real mango. They're not using any fillers, because when you use fillers, the sweetness, it is different, because this has sweetness as well as a little bit of sourness which comes from the real mango. So I fall in love with this. Let's take another bite. And the tapioca balls are also different. And if you're wondering why I said bite, because the tapioca balls you really need to bite. They're really crunchy, they're really chewy, and not at all that soggy like the water balloon balls. So this is a really nice essence. So let's proceed to the next thing, the next item. That's the most beautiful item I'm willing to try. I've never seen anything like this in Philippines till now. This is called FRENCHESCA, and I have no words. I don't know what to say about this. This looks beautiful. If you come closer, you can see for yourself. This has a lot of fruits, a lot of berries, whipped cream on the top. For the berries, it has raspberry, blueberry, strawberry. Name the berry, it's there. So let's take another spoon and let's see how it tastes. So I will try and take a nice bite from the side so that you can also see. Let's see how it comes out. So as you can see, you can eat it one by one, and we'll try and top it with some raspberry. So this is a perfect bite if you ask me. I think it is loaded with a lot of honey. So let's take a bite. I think I'm a little bit wrong. It also has a little bit of cinnamon, because I can feel a little bit of aftertaste of cinnamon coming from it, and a little bit of, I don't know, it's not honey sweetness. I think it's a sweetness coming from some other kind of tasting, but it's not honey, I am sure. But let's take another bite, and let's take a bite with the whipped cream. So let's try this one out, guys. Just perfect. And I'm telling you, this is one of those foods which you eat to put on Instagram. It's very Instagram worthy. And if you're a person who wants to try something new, try something exotic, try something really amazing, and just for a minimal price, because I think it only costs 210 pesos. So for 210 pesos, you get such an amazing pyramid of sweetness, which has a lot of berries on it. It feels like I'm in Hawaii, America, but it's not. I am still in Philippines. If you're coming here on a date, from my side, the best advice is to order the FRENCHESCA. But come here and eat this, and don't fall in love with this and leave your girlfriend. You be with her, but eat this. I'm telling you again. I know the joke was bad, but it's the truth. Try it out. It is really nice. I've destroyed the creation, but it still is my favorite food which I've tried here in Cafe Lujo. Now, the last for the dessert that they've served us is the cheesecake, which is having mango and passion fruit. So I think I'm having the sugar rush from the FRENCHESCA. So make sure to try this one out. And with this, as you can see, that they have served it with the side of whipped cream and an edible flower on the top. So that edible flower looks so lovely, and it's really worth it to try this one. So let's take a bite of the cheesecake. So I will take a bite of this. So as you can see, it is pure cheese with some breading in the down for the base. Let's take some of the whipped cream. Let's eat it. They are correct. The base of the cheesecake, it's really soft. It's really tender. It's not like those hard cheesecake which make you chew a lot. This is not one of them. This is really melty in the mouth. And the sauce that they've dripped on, the mango and the passion fruit, that's one of the first thing I will say I fall in love after coming here. We still have 2 drinks left. Let's try them out and let's see what's the final verdict for the drinks. So this one, as you can see, is having also the boba down, and this is the, what is the name? Salted caramel. So this is a salted caramel cheesecake. So let's give it a nice swirl, nice mix. As you can see, it's really thick. It's not at all liquidy. So let's try this one out, guys. You can actually feel the saltiness in the drink. It is not at all that sweet salted caramel which you get in most of the cafes outside. But if you're a person who wants to try the real salted caramel flavor, which has a sweetness from the caramel and the saltiness from the salt, you should try this one out. But if you're not a fan of milk teas like that, maybe you should go for this one. And this one is called iced caramel macchiato. So guys, as you can see, it has the syrup down. So since I've told them I like the drink sweet, so let's give it a mix. So as you can see, it is a tall glass full of the full sweetness and the coffee, and the smell is so strong I can still not get over it. It's really strong. It hits your brain after the first sip. So if you're a person who is a fruit person in the drinks, then go for the mango tapioca. If you're a person who likes the salted caramel flavor or wants to try something new, which is different, which is separate from the normal conventional drinks, then go for the salted caramel. But if you're not a person who likes milk teas and or is a coffee person and a iced coffee person, then my own personal favorite here is this one. So guys, if you're watching this video till now, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you're coming to Cafe Lujo. I will talk to the owner and I will let them know if you're coming, and maybe you can get something extra.